It's been snowing all day, so the cars are loud and like forgot how to drive, I think. So this is gonna be fun. I have the Gala doll. I don't remember what she's called. The blue Gala doll. I chose to get her instead of the Scara, and I'm not sure I made the right decision. I think I might have enjoyed the Scara more. But here we are, we're opening this doll. It's in a shipper that I can't open. Oh my god, okay. Of course it took its sweet time getting to me. New Mattel products tend to do that to me a lot of the time. I had a good run though, where everything was like coming in 2 days, which is what it should come in because Pennsylvania is literally right next to New York. It shouldn't take more than 2 days to get here. But that's fine. This one took like 4 or 5. No worries if not. Gala Collection Blue Sensation, that's what she's called. Blue Sensation, and if I'm honest, I had been waiting for this moment for a very long time. I really wanted a dark skin Odile. And the reason this one was the one is because they actually made changes to the facial features to make her look more African American, which is I feel like where they may have failed on the ballet one. So I was really excited to see her. You know I'm a stan of the Odile face mold, can't get enough. This one's apparently called Alma. They changed the name with the facial features, which is great. And I loved the Pink Premier. I loved her so much I bought 2 of her. I rarely buy 2 of any doll. I don't even think I have doubles of any other doll but her. I didn't so much care for the purple one. Didn't have a face mold that I'm super into, and I also didn't like the dress. This one, I love the face mold, I love the hair, but I'm not sure that this dress is for me. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna hate it so much that I'm gonna need to restyle her immediately. So we'll find out in this video, won't we? Let's take a look at the box really quick. It's pretty simple, sleek design. You see the doll in her little plastic there. You've got Gala Collection Blue Sensation and the Barbie logo down here. The background looks like something you would get off of Canva. I use stuff like this all the time in my thumbnails. The side of the box says Blue Sensation. The other side of the box has more Canva art on it. Not very much effort put into that box design. And on the back here, you can see a beautiful photograph of the doll. Barbie Club 59, because this is a Barbie Club exclusive. Up there you see Gala Collection, and there's a little blurb about her that you can go ahead and read if you wish. All right, it was a very like whatnot move that I just did. They like to like spin the boxes, except they never drop them. Actually, I've seen somebody drop one once. They like show you your prize, and they're like, ugh. Okay, I'm gonna open this doll now. I don't know. Cause like I liked the whole of this Scara doll, like immediately when I saw her. And I'm not sure I like the whole of this doll, you know? I don't like having to make choices either, so it would be really cute if that job would come through, like, immediately. All right, there she is on her back card. You can see her a little bit better. She's looking off in a very strange direction. I don't like the way she looks in the box. She got like a hypermobile neck. Looks like it's gonna break in half. You do that. It's so gross. Hypermobility becomes gross when you start to overstretch. There's so much dress here, I'm worried. This doll will retail for, I believe it was $50, but by the time you add all the tax and the shipping on, it was closer to $70, which frankly I feel like is far too expensive for this doll. On the back here, we've got our trash COA. That's recycling bin material, except I won't throw it in the recycling bin. I'll put it in my bag of COAs. And then I've got this stand base. Feels like the cheapest plastic possible. It might be the same one as the original Gala doll. There we go. At least it's this kind, so it's not gonna break immediately. Not that I like this kind, I really just don't. The base does have some like glitter in it. I don't know. It's fine. It has these little plastic bits in the back, but no tape, so I can just like slide them through. So I guess like that can be done if MGA wants to take any notes. That's one thing I can say about Mattel. They don't over package. And I bet that saves a lot of money because, you know, I sell on Mercari now. If you'd like to shop my Mercari, there is a link down below. But the tape is the most expensive part. I can reuse boxes. I can find other packaging material pretty cheaply and pretty easily. But I'm constantly having to buy more tape because I also refuse to package my stuff poorly because I want it to arrive in one piece to the people that buy from me. Cutting her little feet out. Everything's T-tied to the bottom. Make sure you cut your T-ties so you don't rip your shit. Oh, shoe fell off. I'll just put that over there. Oh, there's more and more. Can't even locate it. It's buried in fur. Send hell. I'm definitely cutting fur. Okay. She's still attached to this plastic, but a relatively easy unboxing. Yeah, I hadn't gotten my doll yet because, you know, it took forever, and my friend who lives in Florida, which is further away, I do believe, than New York from Pennsylvania, got hers, and she was talking about what this dress was like. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, I'm gonna fucking hate this. Because I don't really like dolls dressed in fancy dress anyway. I loved the first Gala doll because I thought the material they made her dress out of was really nice. She felt elevated, she felt rich. And I feel like subsequently, like the quality of the dresses has been going downhill and also becoming less like appealing to me. And I didn't get the purple one, so obviously I don't know what that one felt like, but this one feels like shit. Can finally put your head down, queen. She's so happy that her neck isn't bent in that weird direction. Both of her shoes immediately fell off. That's a point of note. I don't think they're gonna stay on. I might have to take them off and shove them back on. We'll see how we go. No, it's not gonna work. Shoes don't stay on the feet. That's the first thing I have to say. Oh wait, there's 2 elastics sitting right here. I'll just put them on with elastics so we can get the whole picture. Stunning. So this is like the good part about like never cleaning. I actually did just clean my whole house, but I was using this table for other things. I can always find something to my benefit just sitting around because I never picked it up. Gorgeous, stunning. Okay, we're ready for the review now. Let's start with the hair as we normally would. This hair is very pretty. This tape stuck in it, of course, though. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. The hair is very pretty. It needs like a wash because it's like dented from the box. But I love the black shade on her. It's very, very pretty. It's got a light sort of curly texture to it. And it's gelled to hell off to the side, which I'm never gonna be able to recreate. And I think there's a ponytail under there. Oh, there it is. There's a little ponytail back there. So that'll be a little bit of a process. Maybe it'll just hang out and I won't have to do anything to it. I never did anything to the blonde one. She ended up fine. So the hair feels soft. I don't know, this one feels nicer than some of the other dark sarans that I felt from Mattel. So that's a nice thing. Coming on down to her beautiful face. Of course, this was the selling feature for me in the doll, also like how long the hair is, but mostly the face. I love the Odile face mold. I think it is so, so beautiful. I feel like it's nostalgic because it has like specific features and angles that harken back to like old Barbies, like even the original Barbie. Like the tilt of her eyes is almost identical to the original Barbie. I love her lips, specifically this open mouth with the thicker lips. I really like that. And the Odile face mold usually features sort of like a buttony 1960s nose that is actually kind of similar to the original, or maybe like the second gen. But they've given her a little bit of a wider nose for the African-American face sculpt that I think is so cute. It still has like the same vibe, but it's just a little bit more appropriate to her, which I really appreciate. I love that they did that. So now talking about the screening on this face, she's got some dark eyebrows and there are some little individually painted hairs in there, which I like. I like the detail. Then she's got like a really smoky, blendy makeup that I think is really pretty on her. So it's like a grayish, blackish tone, smoked out all the way around the eye. On the lid, it's just like a little bit of a gold, which is really beautiful. She's got a winged eyeliner, some really pretty lashes. I love the brown eyes, of course, and I love the little star catch lights on these Gala dolls. I think that's just really beautiful. She's got a light blushing on the cheek, and then she's got sort of like a purple tone neutral lip, which I think is really pretty. I like that. I love the face. I love the makeup. I love the screening style on these. That part is the part that I like. So far, we've looked at everything that I like. I also quite enjoy these earrings. I think they're very pretty, and it just fell apart, but that's fine. No worries. If not, they're meant to come apart. Just shove it back in. So there's silver, and they've got a little gem, and by gem I mean piece of plastic, that hangs off the bottom in a blue shade to match her blue theme. Cutie. She also features a little silver ring and one single silver bracelet, which is for some reason stuck. It's got some nice sculpted detail in it. I like that bracelet quite a lot, actually. Another feature of this doll that I like, yay. But coming on out to this dress, man, I don't know. It's a halter dress. It has what appears to be princess seams, and it also appears to be made out of multiple pieces of fabric. And fabric is a term I'm using like loosely because this feels like plastic. I'll take it off and I'll get a better look. I feel like it's, because the fabric is so stiff, I feel like it doesn't look like it fits her well. Do you see what I mean? Like it's ripply, it's weird. Like it should look better than that. Like, it's almost like angles in these hips because the fabric is so stiff. Do you see what I mean? The fabric is a light blue shade, which I like the shade of blue that they chose. It's got some like silver running through it, which is also really pretty. And then it has this like strange flounce. The fabric feels also super stiff, which I feel like for a detail like that, like maybe that's what they were going for. It's got these little pleats in it. It is unfinished, which is fine because there's no way to finish that properly on this scale and make it cost effective. The shine on it is pretty, like I like that. It's giving sort of like mermaid vibes. The whole thing is sort of giving mermaid vibes, like ocean vibes. But like if the ocean were stiff and had no movement. Let's see what the back of it looks like. There's the back. Nothing to write home about. It's stitched shut in the back. Why? I don't know. It does feature snap details, which I don't remember what the first one had. I should check. I want to know. Curious little fella. Why did they sew it shut though is my question. Does it fit even more poorly in real life? What the helly? It's just right there. Am I cutting the snap? I can't tell. Oh God, look. So it does have a snap closure on it. But the fabric is so horrible, and it's unfinished on this side, which I don't really appreciate. Does the neck have a stab? No, the neck has Velcro. Let's slide that off. Oh, a shoe fell off in the process, even with the elastic. Right, I'm looking at the construction of this dress, and they did not construct this in a cheap manner. Because this fabric is what it is, they actually sewed into the seams some lining fabric to help it hold together. So if they had just chosen a different fabric in general, they wouldn't have had to do that. Maybe if they spent a little bit more money on the fabric and a little less on the construction, everybody would have been happier. Because that creates extra like stiffness and bulk, I feel like it's not doing anything for the cut of the garment. And this is all because this fabric is what it is. Like it'll hold a shape. Listen, you can hear it. It sounds like a tablecloth because it basically is, and I hate this dress. But what I'd like to try and do is steam it and see if it sort of like softens the fabric up a bit. So I'm gonna do that before I finish this video. Okay, let's put that down. The other piece of clothing that she has is this. I wanna feel the other one. I'm gonna go explore the other doll right now. I'm actually gonna grab her. We'll have a look. Ugh, I love her. She's so gorgeous to me. Okay, so this one has Velcro closure, but this material's so nice and it looks elevated and rich. The inside is lined in a beautiful soft fabric. This dress is like meant to have more of a flow than the other dress so that the fabric choices suggest that. I like these. The fur feels really nice and soft on it. The lining fabric feels not very expensive, but I do like the Barbie branding on it. I think that's really cute. And I guess like everyone comes with this. This is like the gala moment. So that's cute. At least there's that piece that's pretty nice. We'll dress her back up in the end, but let's have a look at the body. This doll has the same Model Muse body as the original one, which is the one with like the built-in hips. And I love the shape of this body, and I wish that they would make one with more joints in this shape because I just think it's so beautiful. I love the hips. I just think they're so pretty. And like the nipped in little waist. So that's nice. I appreciate that. She does have forever bent arms and her legs are stuck in this position forever. Shockingly, it's 180. They won't go out above. They have no movement outward, but they go this way. So she can like do an awky little run. She's running away from her dress because she hates it. She doesn't like the way it feels. And the last thing to look at on the doll is these shoes. As I've mentioned before, they do not stay on the feet. And they are a very simple shoe, but I feel like they're pretty effective. They're just a little blue pointy-toed pump. And they are covered in glitter. Honestly, slay. I like that. Where'd her stand go? She snapped right in. I'm going to literally steam this out and see if I can make it feel less like it sounds, and I'll get right back to you. I feel like it looks worse. Like maybe if I steamed it on her body, it would take the shape of her body. But I can't like steam out like the pores. I mean, it's not necessarily pore sewing, but like the hips look angular. Because the fabric is so stiff. Like, you wouldn't notice that if the fabric wasn't as stiff. I mean, maybe the shape is a little bit better, but the steam didn't really do anything for the hardness of it. I wonder if I put it in water. Do I just like do an experiment on it because I hate it so much and I don't care about it anyway? Let's cover it up with this doll. Let's just do that. And then we can finish out the video and I'll decide what I'm gonna do with this later on. Let's cover up as much of this dress as we can with the Stole Queen, because at least that looks nice. You deserve better. You're so pretty. I feel like it looks dumb. It looks even dumber now. Oh, okay. Stay tuned for the restyle of this doll, and maybe in that restyle I'll just dunk this whole dress in water and see if that like does anything. It might, like, if I like wet it fully, like wet the whole thing, stuck it back on her body and let it dry there, it might like take the shape of her body a little bit more. I don't know. I actually don't know, because this feels like plastic. And that's my review. Like, I love having this face in my collection. This hair is gorgeous. The base doll is stunning. But then, like, the outfit truly and honestly ruins it for me. And I feel like if I would have gotten the Mascara doll instead of her, I might not have missed her. Isn't that awful? Or I could have gotten her later on sale, you know what I mean? So like, my overall impression of her is like not the best one. And I'm kind of disappointed. Especially at that like $70 price point. This is not worth $70 to me in the slightest, not in the least. Like, think about what you're getting with a Brat for $30 and look at this. I feel like the Brat at $30 is better than this. Also, like, look at the interior of this. They did like put in the effort to do like a French seam in the center back, but then like this is all raw and you can see it. Like, it's just not pretty. The dress should have been lined, like, then it would have been stiffer. I don't know. Yeah, definitely stay tuned. She'll be getting a restyle. She will not be this girl any longer. I don't like her in this. I don't think she's pretty in this. I think she's worthy of a better outfit. I mean, just look at the difference. Her stole fell off, but like, she looks rich. She looks like she shopped at the bargain basement for a dress that's ill-fitting, and like, she deserves so much better. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at her pretty face, look at her gorgeous hair, and then they stuck her in this. Ugh. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this doll. Did you get her? Like, how do you feel about her? I'm interested to know. I wish you could feel this fabric in person. You can hear it. You know what that feels like just by the sound. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, please put that emoji that's like this one here on the screen. Just because, what were they thinking dressing this beautiful girl in this horrific outfit? Make sure to like, share, and hype. All of those things help me out so much on this channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing and hilarious content just like this. And as always, thank you so much for coming, and we hope you have a wonderful time. We hope you have a wonderful time. Look at that gorgeous face. Does her face match her body though? I don't know. Goodbye. So she's got some, I don't know if they can hear that. You might have to be louder. I can't get this fucking tea tie out. I'm gonna scream. Okay. I can't get out of here. Oh, fucking hell. Come here, queen. We need to examine you. But anyway, that's a look at the, I already forgot the name. Gala Blue bitch. What's your name? What is it? Blue Sensation. No. How do I usually finish these videos? That's a shadow, right? The face isn't that off from the body skin. Maybe it is. Oh, fuck my drag.